What up, everybody? It's the Chakra Doctor. Put your money where your mouth is. June 11th, 2022, Houston, Texas. All-day healing event from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Private sessions, group sessions, positive food, positive music, positive people. The link is in the description of this video, and you can call the number in the flyer for more information.
You won't put down. Grab the House of Lazenberry series by author Daniel Webb. Since his controversial interview at the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, the books can't stay on the shelf. Grab the series, The House of Lazenberry, The House of Lazenberry 1970H, and The House of Lazenberry, A Time to Heal. Link in the description box.
First record I put out.
So talk about, going back. Let's move over to Rah Digga real quick. Now, talk to us about one time when you first met her. I don't know if it was the first time you met her, but she was on stage rhyming while she was pregnant, and as you say, chopping MC's heads off. Talk about that.
Oh yeah, I saw that. So
yeah.
Me and Busta was going. We went to some show, and we seen Q-Tip. He was hosting it. So Bus and Q-Tip is like this. I don't care what anybody say. Them two is like,
okay.
So me and him in this show, and all of a sudden, as soon as we walked in, it couldn't be no less than 10 minutes. This girl is on stage with a big belly, bodying niggas. Word for word, just bodying niggas. So Bus says to me, yo, what you think? I said, damn. The next year, Bus is saying, we should bring her in flip mode. What you think? I'm like, motherfucking right. So all of it, then I found out she was signed to Q-Tip. And however him and Busta worked that out, that shit worked out immediately. Rah Digga was on there chopping niggas in their face, bar for bar, like raw, like no song format. She was just giving niggas the business. And we and Bus is like, she pregnant with a baby in her belly, barring out. It don't get no iller than that.
For sure.
We've been rocking ever since, bro.
Yeah.
So you guys come together like Voltron.
Like Voltron. You already know.
You already know.
She was another piece to the Voltron.
Busta comes out when disaster strikes, shit goes crazy. That was one of the first times
Busta comes out with the coming and shit goes crazy.
Coming, that's right.
Let's not skip.
Let's not skip. You're right. That's the first album I actually
nothing. So
talk about that. When that popped, how'd that go for flip mode?
Well, that wasn't, that was me. That was an opening the door for me. That was the platform for me to rock out on. If anybody noticed the Coming album, I was on there a couple of times. So again, that was a platform for definitely, that was our album. It was his album, but definitely it was featuring me on a lot of joints. So that is my first album ever that I appeared on. But my first song ever that I appeared on was Leaders of the New School. And it was the New School Society on their second album, a record called Spontaneous. I appeared on that. Then my second record that I actually came out with was On the Coming with Busta. And one of my favorite joints off the Coming is Abandoned Ship. Classic. Right. Fix your face music.
Yeah. Real hip hop.
Yeah. At that level.
Yeah.
So again, my favorite album of all times is The Coming.
The first one.
The first one.
Why does it always seem like that? Why does it seem like the first one always sticks?
Because the first three Busta albums, no, all of them shits was smack you in the face. But the first one is just dope. You got something to prove. This is his first shit. Like, everybody been hearing him on features and shit, and he dropped this one
Yeah.
That shit is like fucking everybody. It's like a tornado on everybody, man. That one, you can listen to it from back to front, song by song. They just don't make albums like that no more.
Right.
That coming is some other shit from the beginning to the end. You hear Lord Have Mercy, you hear me. Yo, that shit is Titanic. Pick up the Lord Have Mercy.
Definitely.
That shit is Titanic, man. The coming
Yeah.
album. Ain't
Now,
nothing
did you hook
like
up?
it.
Didn't you hook up Busta with Lord Have Mercy?
Correct.
Did you hook them two up?
So
Okay.
Lord has been my friend for years.
Mm-hmm.
And also another group that lived in my area was Cellar Dwellers. Phantasm is my man, 50 grand. He brings Lord to my house. We knew each other at that time, but we didn't really know each other. And then Phantasm introduced me to Lord. And then me and Lord has been brothers ever since. Then Bus is at my crib at the same time. So I says, yo, Bus, this nigga's voice is crazy.
Yeah.
We might want to put him in the camp. Would the Lord have mercy? You know how his voice is.
Mm-hmm.
Bus heard this joint he did, was like he's in immediately. So now the Voltron, that's another piece to the Voltron. Bang! And everybody who's down, everybody is just, we all connect. You know how you put people together, they don't really like each other. It was never that. It's never that. I just want to get that out the way. Every time we come in the room together, it's always like that. We could not be together for years. And as soon as we walk in the room, everybody, it goes back to what everybody needs to do to lock in. And when Lord came, it puts it in a different perspective because everybody got their own section of this piece of that Voltron. Everybody's either arm, head, leg, or head. So he fit perfectly.